Hello, this northern lady want to trend. Let us make her trend together. Please let us watch this video together.
For those that are wondering why churches have been attacked, mosques have been attacked by bandits, there are statements these forest rangers are giving. You sometimes wonder why when they are taken to police stations, they are released. It is because, as I said in one of my previous videos, they are employees working for their employers. And these employers are not people who are here based on maybe their own accord. They are supported by international government to come and mine. These unhappy employees are who we call today as bandits. These bandits are not treated properly. Now, this is a sincere call to the Nigerian government. Let us modernize our mining industry. We don't have a problem with you bringing in China, America, France to come and mine, but they should offer good condition to our people. Look at, for example, let me give you a very, very painful example. You would recruit young boys just because they are nomads, just because they know the road to where you will get your minerals. You will recruit young boys who are at the age of 18, 15, 16, 18 to 21, 22. You will keep them in forests for 1 year, 2 years without getting them exposed to society. These young boys are carrying guns. These young boys are carrying phones. So when they finish watching nonsense things on their phones and become horny, and because they are not living in good conditions, they start eyeing people that are passing by from the city. This is something we don't talk about. There are times that you hear that these bandits will raid a village and rape all the women there. You'll be wondering why. What kind of animal behavior is this? It is the conditions that these people leave these forest rangers. If you know that you want to come and take the resources from the land, if you know you want to come and use our people to find your terrains, to secure your mining activity, please and please, give them good condition of living. Treat them like human beings. Satisfy their own side of your agreement so that this thing will not be spilling into cities. Sometimes these boys or these men want to make statements. They want to be seen. That's why they are doing all these atrocities, attacking innocent people. They just want to be seen. Mining is not a bad thing. It should be done properly. The lives of people are at stake. These bandits, to me, I call them forest rangers. These forest rangers need to be treated properly. When you look at them, you see a level of confidence in them. But in your eyes, you call them terrorists. But they know what they represent. Because in their hands are knowledge that you, the professor that is there, do not have. You are just a salary earner that sit down with books reading from morning to night. You don't know when the next salary will come. These people hold the wealth of nations in their possession. They know the whereabouts of the best mining fields in this country. So these people should be treated right. The terrorists, as you call them, they need to be treated right. If you want to use their knowledge, their nomadic knowledge, to gain your path to knowing the terrains where there are mineral resources, then you need to pay them well, so that we, the people living in urban areas, can have peace. There is a saying that says, what happens in the forest remain in the forest. No, the forester has phones. The forester has AK-47. It will not remain in the forest anymore. It's starting to spill into the city. These boys are horny, I would say. And they're going after villages where they see girls and all that. Provide them good living conditions. Let them bring their women to come and stay with them, instead of rampaging nearby villages and raping women. This is raw truth. It might be difficult for you to hear, but it is the raw truth.
Can you see the confidence in her voice? You see, this is the reason why when those who possess nuclear weapons refuse to allow others to possess the same nuclear weapons, you begin to wonder why. This is the reason. If you have nuclear weapons in the hands of the wrong people, they will use it this way. If you have education in the hands of the wrong people, they will use it this way. You see, when some people refuse to go to school, we all thought it's a national disaster. We didn't know that it has saved us from a lot of nonsense. Okay, imagine this woman, she is not alone. This is the mindset of people like her. Before she could come out to the public to spew this nonsense, a lot of people have given her confidence. Imagine you have this kind of people in your political cycle. Imagine that you have this kind of people in your military cycle. Imagine that you have this kind of people giving the mandate to fight the terrorism. Terrorism that they have this kind of soft landing for is the one you provide the national resources to fight. It is a long road for Nigerians. Okay, they are horny. Provide yourself and your children, your family members, to satisfy their urge for being horny or satisfy their lust. How do you justify evil activities by all means? Did they tell you that they are forest rangers? Why do you justify this criminality? Did they tell the bandits even understand what you are saying? We are not saying that there are no illegal miners. Are you telling me that the government need bandits, need an illiterate nomad to tell them the resources that is 100 or 1,000 kilometers deep underneath the earth's surface? What do they know? They only know the abandoned sites where minings have taken place in the past, not the present mineral resource. Do they even know what mineral resource is all about? Do they know about lithium? Do they know the value, the meaning of all these things? It is the miners. Even if that is the case, it is the miners who told them that there are mining activities here, there are mineral resources here. Even if there are mineral resources, this is the value of these mineral resources. Can you imagine the kind of people that we have? And she has been, if you go to her page, she has been spewing all kind of narratives, and yet the government is allowing this to sell. The government is allowing this to sell. Do you know the crime these guys have committed, the kind of rape they've committed on people, especially in the north? The atrocities going on in the north is not amplified enough, especially among the Hausa communities. These guys rape mothers and children in the presence of their parents, in the presence of their husbands. They murder them, they do whatever kind of atrocities. And this one is calling it honey. This one is calling it honey. The only thing is that these people do not have internet and they don't speak English. So it will not really be known to the world what is going on in the north. It is this woman is spitting on the graves of those who have suffered from the hands of these bandits. I am a victim. I was in their hands and I know how these people treat human beings. None of them were rangers. None of them we didn't see any miners throughout the time we stayed with them. These are just criminals. Okay, now, none of the bandits have come out to say they have been given gun because of the mining activities and all that. If this is the case, then all criminals in Nigeria should be allowed to be, because they have the right to do whatever they want to do. Even the devil himself gave reasons for disobeying God, but yet it was not enough reason for him to be exonerated, based on religious doctrine. But these people give reasons, different kind of reasons to all kind of atrocities, as long as it is not targeted to them and their families. I'm not saying you should not make videos, you should not bring out your opinion, but not at the pains of Nigerians. The whole of Nigeria is bleeding because of these people, and you are calling them national assets. You are even downplaying do you know what it takes for someone to become a professor? Somebody who is downplaying a professor, that's the highest echelon of education. How about others? This is the value. What huge value do you think this one gives to education by even saying bandits are more than professors? Is this what we allow to fly in the internet space in Nigeria? It's a free world. I have heard my own. She can continue to air her own. But sincerely, madam, we are really disappointed in what you have said so far. You can go back and read all these things as a victim. Put yourself as a victim of rape, as your children as victim of rape, as your mother as victim of rape, as your family members as victim of rape in the hands of this terrorist. Then come back and watch your video to see if it makes any sense. Follow for more. November 28, 2025.